fall for the fast one though.
Hey everybody, I don't know if you've seen the movie It. I haven't, but apparently Penny the Vizsla has, and she wants nothing to do with the sewer drains. Now, this is a common issue for dogs. When there's a void or anomalies in the environment, they just don't know what to do. And Penny, it's like a magnet when you try to put two of them together and it kind of goes like, voop, voop, voop. It doesn't want to stick together. She's not happy about the work we're going to do. This video is going to be longer than most because when I work with a dog like this, which these are my favorite types of dogs to work with, the uncertain, the confused, the fearful ones, especially if they've got an odd fear, quirks. I just really love working with them because the bond through trust and respect, it seems to be so much stronger and lasts forever. And they just never remember that they had the issue in the first place. So this one's a little long, but I also walk you through the process of how the clients then take over. I've got to teach the family. I teach the mother, and then the mother is going to teach her children, two of them, and it's a beautiful thing to see. I'm going to pop in from time to time just to keep us up to speed with what's happening and fill in any blanks that you may have. So enjoy.
Forehead all crinkled. She's just studying it so hard. So this is good that she's staring at it without trying to get away. So no real affection, just kind of help her feel like you're there. Good. Another step. So proud of you. Such a brave girl. Such a brave girl. So I kind of put myself there to cover it up a little bit, make her feel a little safe, and see how she does when it's just by that itself. Such courage to deal with that. That's a good girl. I'll try and go over it. Good girl. You're doing so well. Up in there, up in there. My goodness. Goodness, little lady. Come on. Good. Good. There we go. leg makes it easier for her to look at it. 2 legs makes it even easier for her to move. But once, it just doesn't look like some void or something that freaks them out. If I get down here with her, there we go. It is nasty in there, maggots and stuff. It is nasty. Okay, we're gonna make a big jump. You ready?
So what have we learned so far? Going fast, dragging a dog over something that they're afraid of is not going to work. There are some dogs that you could do that to and they get over it quickly. This is not one of them. If I were to continue to drag her across that, it would break down trust, and it's very difficult to get that back if you break trust. Using the leash is a very critical skill. The sensitivity you have to keep the dog on track without force is very important. You notice I'm not giving any affection. It's not a good idea to be giving affection to this state of mind, because it only nurtures that state of mind, and you don't want to do that. So it's important to kind of keep that to a bare minimum, no emotion whatsoever, and patience, being very patient, but yet gently persistent. It's very important to be able to do that. She sees that I have no doubts in what it is that I'm doing. There's no problem with it. Could you see how she, at some point, she could look into the drain as long as I was close by in some capacity? That's going to be good for us to look at.
Good girl. That's a good girl. Let's take a step together. You ready?
So the takeaway there was part of my philosophy: learn, practice, master, begin again. Now, you don't always have to master something in order to begin again. It's all right to stop in the middle and take a breather and begin again. Sometimes that begin again can be the next day if you want, but in this case we just took a moment. And you can see how she is feeling more safe to be near the sewer with me. We need that success. So we used rule number 5, what would Goldilocks do? And we found a space over the cement portion of the sewer drain and went across it a few times. You know, accomplishment breeds confidence. So that's what our goal is to create an ultimate level of confidence. This next part, you're going to see how I really slow things down and create a stronger link with her and my body to be able to cross this threshold that she's so afraid of.
She's gonna sleep like a baby after this, though. Good girl. There she comes.
So you can see how the link between us is getting stronger, and as long as she can feel that, she can get closer to the drain. And this is a very critical part of the process, because down the line, ultimately, there can't be a link. She's going to have to cross it herself without me or anybody guiding her. She's going to need to do this on her own. That's the whole point. But we're going to find that link. We're going to find the perfect link that she feels comfortable with, and we're going to make it happen together. So more accomplishment for her and building more confidence. You see how I had her over the drain, in front of the drain, behind the drain. The reason I didn't pick her up and do that in the beginning is because she's a Vizsla and they've got a lot of physical energy, and that needed to be drained before I could do that, to pick her up and place her there. And you notice that when she was on my lap, there was no affection, just holding her there. And each time I placed her, I didn't force her to stay. If I wasn't able to let go of her and have her stay there on her own, then it would have been too soon, too much physical energy still. So again, it's important to understand the sensitivities of the dog, the mind. And rule number 5 again is, what would Goldilocks do? And my goal is for Penny to feel like wherever I am is Goldilocks, okay?
Girl, that is a good girl. Who's doing that? Who's doing? Yes, you did that. You did. Want to try it again? Here we go. Oh, who did that? She's so proud of herself. You want to try that again? Yeah, that was a good girl. That was a good girl. You did that. Was that you? Was that you that did that? I think it was. Yeah. What a cow. What a cow. What a girl! What a girl! One more time and then we'll call it. We'll call it till this afternoon. One more time. One more rep. That's all you do. You got it. Yeah! Oh, I did it. You did a great job. What a great job. Let's call it a day for now.
So we finally found that link. Literally, I was a gentleman and put my coat over a mud puddle and let the lady cross. But I had to incrementally spread that apart so that she's literally going over the drain. So one leg, and then the second leg, and then all together going across. Now what you don't know about this dog is for the first 2 days, day and a half, I got there at night, about a day and a half, all she did was pace around me, bark at me, and leave the room, and come back and bark at me and leave the room. She's really found that trust for me, and it's a wonderful feeling. And we found that link to create success for the first time. And of course, affection. The celebration begins. Now I can kind of encourage her more vocally and a little, not emotionally, but just encourage her psychologically rather than how I was encouraging her physically earlier. Now she still has to do all of this before she gets the rewards, but she's really gonna start feeling great about doing this on her own, and I feel great for her too.
Walk past it in the grass. Walk past it in the grass. This is really good already because she's not escaping as much. Once it's not a big deal, then you get a little bit on the sidewalk. She knows what we're gonna do. But earlier today, she was like at the end of the leash all the way. So that's pretty good already. So even if you did that, if it wasn't solved by the end, if you just did that, did this, at some point you'll be able to go right over the thing. But let's see how she does. Ready? Ready? Good girl. Who did that? Let's do it this way. Good girl. You did. Yeah! Who did that? Look how happy she is. Who did that? Did you do that? Did you do that? You want to do it again? All right. Not escape. She didn't go over it, but she didn't escape. Let's do it with me standing up. Come on. You can do it. Nope. I'll take it. That's pretty quick over again. I don't want to cheat every time. You ready? Oh, what a good girl. Who did that? Who did it? You did. Look at you. Look how proud she is. You gonna come over? You wanna do it again? All right. Who did that again? That was a little cheating. That was a little cheating, but we'll take it. We'll take it. You can do it. You can do it. Good girl. Who did that, Susan? Oh, she's so happy. Come this way. Shh, shh, shh. Good girl. All right, let's try this with me standing straight up. You can follow me. You ready? You take your time. When you're ready, we'll cross that line. Take your time. Think about it. Oh, what a good girl. What a good girl. I think we're going to call that for tonight.
Latent learning is a critical thing to understand. When you do something a bunch and you still feel confused, you don't know what you're doing, you come back a little later and you're like, hey, I kind of get that. I understand that. As you can see, we started off with the Goldilocks doing the thing that she was successful at first, going back and forth, and then we go right into going over the drain itself. You see the link that I created before, I have to start incrementally removing it and getting away. She has to walk over the drain with me, and that's the ultimate goal. But we'll see how things go tomorrow.
What a good girl. You did it. Let's try it this way though. So right now she's going by. I'm not gonna be upset that she's sneaking past. She's just testing it to see if it's gonna be a threat. And so I want her to feel comfortable. There we go. Wow, what a good girl. You did great, honey. Let's see if you can. Oh, pretty good. We'll do it again. All right. Whereas yesterday I was making sure she couldn't get. That was a good girl. I wasn't letting her get one way. Oh, what a good girl. wasn't letting her get away.
Let me explain what's going on, because Penny keeps jumping over the drain without me guiding her. You can see what I mean by latent learning. Day 2, right? She's got a little bit extra freedom there in the beginning. I want her to make the choice on her own, and so I let her go over it and away from it and come back. There's less of my physical guidance, and as you can see, she had no problem with doing it on her own.
Good girl. You see how she's building courage by repeating herself. This would be like when you were learning your first piano keys. You had to do it again and again and again until you got really good. Oh, what a good girl. Now we just need to do it this way. You ready? Pretty good. Pretty good. Now let's go down to the other one and try that one. What do you say? Good. Look at the courage that she's so brave. Brave. There you go. You can do it. We'll do it together then. You ready? You ready? That was a good girl. Let's try this one together. Good. We're gonna go this way. All right. Who did that? Now, let's do it again, honey. Huh? All right. This way. Good girl. Good girl. Wow. It's not so bad, is it? You did a good job. Look at that, huh? Again and again. All right. She wants to come say hi to her little brother.
So that time you saw how I created more distance between myself and Penny so that she could still use the link of me, mainly my feet, because that's what she was geared at looking at, so that she could make the crossing. And then I created a new link where she had to do it all by herself over and over and over again. You want to end everything the way you'd like it to begin, or at least as close to the way you'd like it to begin, especially if you're in the learn, practice, master, begin again loop, right? So you got to do that as many times as needed until it's truly a time to begin again with a new issue altogether. But I think I'm pretty happy with where she is here at this time, day 2. And now, you know, I've been showing the family, they've been watching me do this, and so now it's time to put Mom to the test, because she's going to be the one that teaches the children. Mm-hmm.
All right. You did it. You get some lovin'. You get some lovin'. So this time you go ahead and give her the lovin' so she starts to associate that good job from you. Because the idea is to move me out of the association. That's pretty brave. Nice.
As you can see, Mom did a great job with going over the sewer drain with Penny. Not emotional whatsoever. Very patient with her. It's awesome. So now let's see how she does with teaching the kids. I'm gonna be there just in case.
But not quite on, like, just on the side of the sewer, but don't make her go over the sewer and just see if she's okay with it.
So yeah, she's not pulling away. That's excellent. That's excellent.
Now try coming back and walk over the sewer.
Yep. Just go. No, you won't have to go down. Just stand over by there, and if she hesitates, wait for her. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. There you go. Look at that. Different even from when we did it yesterday, huh? And go for it. Nice.
I'll try to walk down that lane across the
Pretty hot. On the metal thing. Pretty cool, right? It's like no big deal anymore, huh? Go ahead, do it again, girl. It's like it doesn't even mean anything to her.
I love working with kids, especially kids that are intelligent and as polite as these two are. They're so eager to help Penny through her problems. Let's just see how her sister does.
Wow. Give her the love. There you go. That's amazing. Wow. You guys aren't related or anything with the two pink pairs of shoes, or?
Usually, Mom, can we match? Can we match?
Penny, come on.
Go, girl.
No big deal now.
We can go down and try it with that.
Yeah, let's do it.
These kids are like sponges, man. And they did everything they saw me do and followed Mom's instructions perfectly.
That was excellent.
You can still see Penny's confusion as to why I'm not there. I really had to move away this time and zoom in. It's so important that she starts to see her family as the ones who can provide for her the safety. And she did. She starts to look towards her family for that reinforcement.
Nice. Yay. That's awesome. So cool.
There's nothing more valuable than bonding through adversity. And this is what I meant earlier when I was talking about the association during celebration when she'd cross over with the family. I'd already created a strong bond with Penny through this adversity, and I'm not going to be there, you know, I'm leaving. And so that she needs to be able to trust her family in the same way that she trusted me.
Well, come here, Penny. You did a good job, honey. Yeah, you get some extra love from Uncle Lynn. Oh, no. You gonna say hi to the camera? She's so sweet.
And I think Penny did an amazing job, and the family did a wonderful job, and I had a great time. Thanks.